I always afraid of ego.
Ego?
Ego, yes. Always afraid. It happens to me very often. And I really want to wake up myself. It's ego, it's not, it makes you fall down. Be careful. And it's very, very difficult to know what is it. Am I have an ego or not? And I saw lots of my sisters and brothers, the ego falling them down. It's very difficult. And I want to ask you, please, Master, again, how can we protect us from ego, please, Master? Say it.
Maybe I go ask God. It's very difficult. Because this world contaminates you, okay? Everybody encourage you. You have to be big, you have to be better than everybody else, and then it's like a competition all the time. So you train yourself to have such a spirit, and it become ego. With practice and with the world's lessons, you will be better. Like the world will teach you how to be humble. And then you will know it. Otherwise, like if you work with someone, or if you work with the master, and then they scold you all the time, or they always point out your fault, then slowly your ego also come down. But the more ego come down, the spirit will come up. Yeah, too much garbage collected in here. It's not your fault. None of you has ever done anything wrong. It's not your fault. Even if I reprimand you for that, or telling you that is bad and all that, but still it's not your fault. If you're not born in this world, you would have never done anything wrong like that. Nothing you could do in heaven that is wrong, okay? Also, before you're born here, sometimes you pick up some of the wrong things so that you can be born here. If you're perfect, you cannot. The master don't have to carry that to come down, because master come down here pick up garbage from everybody, so she didn't have to pick up any garbage to bring down with. Yeah, but for ordinary being, you must have something to come down. It's not unconditional. That's why I say being born in a human body is very difficult. It's a very rare chance to be a human. And even then, they make you pick up some garbage to bring it down. So that you have to train to struggle. And that's what we call ego. It's not your fault to begin with. Yeah, and try to ignore it, When you know if it's your ego rise its head up, then you ignore it. You say, no, that's not right. Then you change for what you think is right, okay? Swallow your pride. If you know you're wrong, just apologize. If you know it's not the correct way, then try to do the correct one again, okay? Always try. Vigilant. That's all we can do. Because the ego is born with us so that we make trouble, so that we go into the wrong way, so that, we mess up our life. That's the purpose. Delusion, ego. Okay? Don't worry about it. Everybody has it. Ask him, do you have any ego? Mucho ego.
I have master.
Yes, you don't just have ego and mistake. You see, you have also good things with you. You have the 5 precepts, you eat vegetarian, you meditate. Maybe ego is just one little part, okay? And try to subdue it or ignore it. It's a difficult question, difficult to do this. Even the 5th level saint, if you reach a 5th level of spiritual consciousness, you still have 1% ego.
I want to erase it.
No, not on the 5th level, you still have 1%. When you go much higher, like border the 6th level, then maybe you have no more. That's why you stay in the 5th level downward. Because human beings, they carry things with them. Even the 5th level, you still have 1% ego. That's a lot. Yeah, 1% is a lot.
Why?
Yeah, why? Because 0% is better.
I know. But this level is such an honor.
Yeah, you will go there sooner or later.
Sure, Master, sure.
Correct. What is it?
I always believe that I can erase that ego
Yes?
like until 0%.
Sure can. It's crazy. But yes, we can. Yeah? Okay. No, not like 1% completely in the fifth level, but some residue is still there. Yeah? It's just the mechanism of the five worlds, Everybody has ego. Otherwise, nobody want to do anything. If you don't have ego, you will not want to go to work, you not want to earn money, you not want to look good, you not bother to wear this clothes better than the other one, thing like that, okay? It's just a driving motion, driving force, so that we continue to live in this life. If you don't have the ego, you don't even want to live anymore. Not because you're depressed, not because you don't feel good about life, it's just driving force. You have no motive. Okay? Yeah. You don't want to compete in sport, you don't want to know more about wisdom, you don't want to do anything. It's a driving motor for our life. Okay? So keep it until fifth level. And then over there, you don't need it, you can also discard. After you reach it, you can do with ego or not ego. Can keep it or not. Okay? Right now, still need. Yeah. Like the engine of the car is noisy and is oily, and if you touch it and all that, but you need it. When you drive the car, you need it. Okay? Yeah. All right. Anything else?